Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. I am Kamal bin Amal from BITI S1G2. So today I will be presenting about operating system, my project Progress 1. So let's start. Okay, so the objective of this presentation is to discuss about the way we connect two servers, which is virtual server here and the main server, which is Windows, and setting specific IP address for the virtual server, which is 192.168.5.6.1.0, and this IP address should be updated to the adapter 2. And for the host, means the Windows server, the IP address will be uh, updated automatically by DHCP. So we don't need to set in any IP address for Windows Server. And the last thing we will discuss is uh, like if we will check if the virtual server has the internet connection which the host server use. So if the host server has connection with the virtual server, then the virtual server should have internet if the host server has internet. So in order to do that, we have to open our virtual box. And first of all, we have to configure static IP address. So we have to go to the settings, and after settings, we will go to network. Then in network, we will set the adapter 1 as default. We don't need to change anything here. Just click on OK here. Then we will go to adapter 2. In adapter 2, we have to make several changes, like the attachment should be done to host only adapter. Then the in advanced feature, we will change the mode here to allow all. We have to allow all here. So then no need to change anything here. Then click on OK. Okay, so after that we can start our virtual server, virtual machine. So we will start. After start, we will enter our username and password, and after that we have to open our terminal. So the first thing we will do is open our terminal, and here we will configure static IP address. So it can be done by modifying the interfaces. So to modify the interfaces file, we have to access to it. So to access to the file, to have access to the file, I already log into the root, the root mode, because my virtual server always require me to go to root mode. Otherwise, I cannot do the sudo command here. So that's why I don't have the sudo command here, because it is root already. So we use nano to have access to the file interfaces. We can read it, we can write it, because we are in the root. So after uh, inserting this command, we will come to this file. Then we will add some lines here, some information, some IP addresses, net mask here. This is given by the question, like it is required by the question. So we will have to follow it. Okay, so after entering the information here, we will save the file and exit. To save, we have to just control and press Control and O, then exit the file by pressing Control plus C, Control plus X. So after closing the file, we have to reboot the system. Okay, so the rebooting the system, like uh, it will reboot the system and save the changes we just made just now. So after rebooting the system, we will check if the IP address is successfully configured. Like we just did configure the file. We just changed the file here. We just change some interfaces here. So we reboot the system. Then we check either it is successful or not. So to do that, we have to uh, give command IP address show. So it will show every IP address here. So we will look for ENPO P0S8. So this is the requirement of the question to ensure this one configured as we entered. Like it should be the same with this IP address 192.168.56.10. So as we can see here, it is successfully configured. Okay. So, okay, these two are the requirement of the question. So after that, when we are like satisfied that it is already configured successfully, so we will uh, we will try the, like we know after we configured successfully the address for the Windows server, the main server will be done automatically by this one. Like we just, okay, let me show you this one. This IP address at this interface is automatically configured by DHCP. No need to do anything. So this one we don't like we don't change this. And after successfully configuring the IP address for the virtual server, the Windows server will be like it will be done automatically. So what we can do here is we'll go back to where we were just now. Okay, so we will ping here, ping the IP address, which is 192.168.56.10. So this ping is to check either this virtual server is receiving or sending data to the main server, which is the Windows. So what we can see here, it does send data, and like it does some interaction with the Windows server, the main server. So there is no error here. Like we can see here, 5 packets transmitted, 5 received, 0 packet lost. So it means no error here. So it is like uh, interacting with the Windows server. Then we have to check at the uh, at the Windows Server. What we have to do is go to Windows Server and open our CMD command prompt and ping this IP address here 192.168.56 and 1, not 10. We just have to put 1 here. So we will see the connection between the two servers, like it sent and received data. So it, like the two servers are connected to each other and sending and receiving data at each other. So we can say here like the connection is successful. So the last requirement of the Progress one is to check either the virtual server has internet connection or not. So in order to check that, in order to do that, we have to open our visual box, go to activities, and we open the Firefox or Chrome that has been installed in it, and we just search anything. I search here YouTube. So, so you can search Google or anything. So if it can search, like if it can access to the internet, so it means it has the internet connection. So our task for the progress one be like it is fulfilled so far. So that's all. Thank you for listening and watching. uh, Assalamu alaikum.